have all ages, all playing levels, people that are separated because there's conflict where they're from, people that have gender issues, economic issues, religious, philosophical. We have everything here at Apple Hill and everyone here at Apple Hill. And so it's a beautiful place, which is why it was so important 2 years ago when the pandemic hit, because all those people were not going to have a place to go. We wanted to have a goal, and our goal was to keep our community whole and together. And so that's why we started to do videos. We started to record the faculty that would be here. We rehearsed in one of our recital halls. May 3rd comes around, we did our first concert, 1,000 people watched it. And so we saw a real opportunity to really fulfill our goal to keep everybody together. We got a lot of support from the government, which is amazing. We got a lot of help from foundations. And then because we've been around for 50 years, we have many student alumni and many faculty and lots of people that have come to our concerts. So our patrons, our donors, our supporters really stepped up. We lost 45% of income. We probably raised more than $500,000. With all the support that we got, we kept our community together, but we also put on 45 concerts, and we employed a lot of people. You know, these are musicians that didn't have any work, so we were employing them. Once we got our first PPP award, I hired everybody back full-time, and everybody's been full-time since.
We are a historic performing arts theater whose mission is to bring the cultural and creative spirit of this region to life. The Colonial Theater has historically had both a live and film series program. The grants and relief money were without a doubt important to local businesses. It's a rebuilding process for a lot of performing arts centers like us, and to start to rebuild some of the departments that were decimated by the pandemic. We had shows we had to cancel with like 24 hours notice. We had shows we had to cancel in the months to come. We had shows for the fall that we had already booked out that canceled. So we canceled and moved and canceled and moved. And in that process, we were generating no revenue. So we had to make tough decisions around how does the organization sustain itself for the future when we do come back. And one of those tough decisions was about cutting expenses. And the only way we could cut expenses for the most part was furloughing some of our employees.
I, started working at some of the restaurants because they were short-staffed, and then I, helped out on the food truck, Street and Savory behind Modest Man. I was fortunate enough to have, some friends that needed people to work for them.
We still kept them on our insurance plan and that kind of thing because we really wanted to keep the team together as best we could. So far, that has worked out really well. We're really fortunate in that the majority of people that were here as staff have returned.
I was wicked excited. I was ready for it, and it was a good feeling to get the call. And at first they were like, "Well, we'll bring you on part-time because we don't know how much work there is." And 2 weeks later, they're like, with the construction and everything, we need you full-time. So it was really nice that the transition back happened rapidly.
What we do with our money is really valuable. We teach people music. We give everybody a chance. I think it's really important for people that don't have access to have a place where they can have access. At Apple Hill, they have it, so they have access to professional musicians and nature.
Obviously, we provide a big financial stability for the city, but also it means community for people in an intangible way where they feel good about where they are and where they live and all that, because there's activity on the streets, because there's arts that are going on. And this is true of any arts organization in town.
I think it means a lot to people to work. I think people, that's our existence, and you need to feel functional. And you can feel through the music how thrilled people are to be performing because they couldn't So I think it meant a tremendous amount to everybody.